Hi, this is Jennifer with the New Home Experts, and today I am back out at Inspirada, and we're going to be taking a look at Amiata, which are the brand new Toll Brothers 3-story townhomes. Now, they are building these in several locations, but out here in Inspirada, they are a great price point. So let's get started right now. So if this is your first time to our channel and you want to know everything about new homes happening here in Las Vegas, please go ahead and subscribe below and hit that notification bell so you can be in the know every time we drop a new video about new homes happening here in Las Vegas. We do get calls, texts, and emails every day from people just like you looking to make a move to Las Vegas, and we would love to help you make your dream of living in Las Vegas a reality. So today, again, we are out here in beautiful Inspirada, which is in Henderson. This master plan is great location. You're really close to Southern Highlands. You're about 15 minutes from the Strip. And really, this is incredible master plan. Very similar to what happens in Summerlin, but the price points here are significantly less. As I mentioned, they are building these same townhomes in Red Point Village currently, but out here at Amiata, you're gonna find that they cost anywhere from about $70,000 to $100,000 less. So we're gonna take a look at 2 floor plans today. They are all 3-story. And right now they do have homes that would be considered quick move-in. So depending on what you're looking for, there's probably one of these townhomes that would probably work well, not only for your budget, but for your time frame as well. So today we're gonna start off in our first floor plan. We're in the Divini model. They do have several of these under construction currently. Base price for this particular floor plan is just under $525,000. Right now we're on the main floor, but we're gonna head up the stairs and take a look at the main living area. So now I am up in the main living area. This is 3 stories, and just want to mention I have a special treat for you because I do have somebody with me today. I have the lovely Natasha Pace. And Natasha owns a company called Silver Lining Estates,
yes,
which is a estate sale company, correct?
Mm-hmm. We're estate sale liquidators, and we do sales all over the valley, and we also help people liquidate their estates as well. Everyone's different, every house is different, all different personalities, just like when you get in your new house.
And I've actually used Natasha before. We had a sale we did in Sun City a couple years ago, right around COVID, which was kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, but kind of fun too.
But kind of fun too. I mean, fun and ridiculous together.
Yes.
But Natasha and I know each other through a mutual friend that I do want to give a shout out to, which is Jeannie Engelbach, who I'm going to be dating myself, but we did go to high school together. And thank you very much, Jeannie, for introducing me to your friend Natasha. We do want to give her a shout out though, because Jeannie lives in Manhattan,
yes,
and has an amazing company called Apartment Jeannie, right?
It's phenomenal, yes. And she started out doing organizing different apartments, but also organizing photo albums. So she has Photo Jeannie as well.
And I didn't even know that.
She is the best curator of every part of your lifestyle that I can imagine.
And I saw, you sent me a news clip. She did she does like some TV news clips and everything. So we're just gonna put a link down here to her website, because if for some reason you happen to live in Manhattan and are interested in having your whole life organized, she is amazing. And I did just want to give her a shout out, because thank you, Jeannie, for introducing to Natasha. Not only is she great for estate sales, but you've been a great friend as well.
Thank you.
And thank you so much. And one of the reasons actually I picked these townhomes today, because they kind of reminded me, because Natasha and I both used to live in New York.
Yes.
Right? I mean, I lived in a 5th floor walk-up, which is obviously a lot more than maybe what this is today. But all the stairs and things like that kind of remind me.
Born and raised. Totally. Every apartment I had, I mean, even when I was dating my husband, he was in a 6th floor walk-up.
Oh, I didn't even know they had a 6th floor walk-up.
Used to that,
That's
yeah.
So funny.
And honestly, we walked in here, Jen and I, we thought if this was in New York, we would snatch it up immediately. And it's just giving those kind of like a little bit of a city vibe.
Absolutely,
But
right?
I keep reading more, and I'm like, there's 5 parks here. It's amazing. You have like the best of everything.
You have the best of everything, and what I love about these townhomes, they definitely have like a little bit of a city edgy vibe to them. And townhomes, as you know, I mean, if you've been following my videos, we've done a lot of townhomes recently because there's just so much more of them coming online here in Las Vegas. They become a lot more popular. We're both from back east. I mean, my goodness, there's tons and tons of townhomes, but this has really only been about like the last 5 to 10 years that it's become popular out here. So we're excited to show you around. We're going to start here.
Yeah.
So let's start our tour. So we're in the first model. We're in the Divini floor plan, a little over 2,000 square feet.
Okay. All right.
I mean, imagine this in Manhattan.
I can't. You would have made it.
It would be like amazing. But again, Inspirada, not Manhattan, but still really nice. A lot going on here. You mentioned there's the farmers market twice a month.
Yep.
Correct?
Yoga 4 times a week, movie nights too, and everything is walkable. So, you know.
That's right. You can actually walk. There's some restaurants down the street here that you could actually walk to. And what I love here, and you wouldn't necessarily have this in New York, is you actually have a pool.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so there's a pool specific to this community. There's only 98 homes total. The HOA is $240 a month, so pretty affordable.
Average, sure.
And this particular model, they did it as I think I mentioned it's a 4-bedroom, so we'll go downstairs and take a look again, but there is a full bedroom downstairs with its own bath, which is amazing.
Yeah, that helps.
And then I don't know if you notice when you walk up here, we're both not very tall, but this is an 11-foot ceiling. I mean, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So although it's not like a tremendous space, because it has so much volume to it, it feels really spacious.
No, and it's perfect for entertaining as well because there's 3 different areas here, but everyone's together, and you wouldn't be disturbing anyone if they were sleeping downstairs or upstairs.
Or upstairs, except when you have your heels on.
Yes,
These might be a little loud. But you mentioned you love this pantry. Oh,
I
wow.
do.
Wow. Look at
I have
this.
pantry envy right now. I do.
It is beautiful. And I love all the drawers in here. I mean, obviously, this is the model, and this is, of course, Toll Brothers, which, you know, obviously always do beautiful models. But I will say, I was with another client yesterday at their design center appointment, and I was really impressed with what this builder actually does do standard. Because a lot of the things that my client was picking out yesterday, they're actually from New Jersey.
Oh, how funny.
Isn't that funny? Yeah. But I was really impressed with a lot of the things that they were actually able to pick out what was standard, because Toll Brothers, I think even their standards are pretty highly elevated. So that was really impressive. That was yesterday at the design center. One of the things I love, which I think is really coveted, is this outdoor space right here. It's always a test, Natasha, if I can open these, because I'm a spaz. So let's see. No way. I'm really not that good at this. But I love this. Isn't this beautiful?
It's perfect. You call it the fact that it's covered. You can come out here again, more entertaining in the same space.
And it is hot. It is hot. We are just essentially at the end of July right now, so we should mention that. And this feels really comfortable. I love the ceiling fan up here.
No, I noticed that. And I mean, when you look this way, you have view of the mountains, so you feel like you're kind of like away from everything. But then the view from the kitchen, you kind of see other people. There's some landscaping that's going to go up, and you get a little bit of that like, okay, I am with the city. I'm not disconnected completely.
You're not disconnected, right?
Morning cup of coffee, afternoon glass of rosé, perfect.
Wow, you got it all.
I think
you got it all nailed out. Wow.
It was the pantry that did it.
The pantry gave you the vibe. Well, this is beautiful. What's funny, I'm just looking at how this is decorated now, and I love all the exposed brick, right? I mean, that is such a nod to like an urban kind of lifestyle. I think they really embrace that. I mean, all the light fixtures are kind of cool and have like a neat modern vibe. And I don't know if you noticed, but I love these cabinets as well.
I just went through a kitchen remodel.
Oh, wow.
Right? And so, of course, my eyes like constantly are looking, and I'm like, this is the perfect amount, and also room to grow, because I'm trying to think. So you have this area for entertaining, you still have a surprising statement. And then even downstairs, but everything is here. You have more than enough. Like, it's kind of crazy. I don't know how I would even fill all of this.
And then you notice what is really neat, and I've seen a lot more of it now, is the differences in the colors of the surfaces, right?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, and I don't know 100%, but I'm wondering if this is either granite or quartzite, because it doesn't feel man-made. It feels like a natural stone. Or Micah's feeling it. What do you think, Micah?
It's nice.
It's
that's
not.
for sure.
I don't know. Anyway, it definitely feels like a natural stone. This feels more like quartz, is my guess. But I love how they're doing that. This is really new as far as doing the different surfaces. I honestly love that they're getting a lot more away from the grays in some of these models.
I do too. Yeah.
You can really see. I mean, I love that these are not super white. I love this cream, this really subtle off-white color. And of course, the floor is beautiful. I'm betting that this is the luxury vinyl plank, which has become really popular. Just great surface to have out here in the desert. The upstairs is awesome. We're going to go to the next level, which is 3 bedrooms plus includes your primary. So let's go take a look upstairs. So here we are now in the primary. And what I do love is I love all of these windows, right? I mean, it gives you so much natural light. And it really is, I mean, essentially an entire wall of windows. And so you really, I mean, it's almost floor to ceiling. So here you get a little bit of a view of the mountains.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can feel like, okay, you know.
And you still have a pretty high ceiling here as well. So again, you get that volume. And this, I think, is perfect for a primary. It's not huge, but it's comfortable. You can fit a decent amount of furniture in here. This is a king-size bed. And this, I mean, of course, we're like, if we were in New York, we'd be like, oh my God. But even here, out here in Inspirada, this is great. And I mean, the fact is, again, I mean, Summerlin is sort of like the Upper East Side, right? I mean, as far as prices, right?
It is. You know, one of the things that I truly love, like coming into these townhomes, is that you can have character. And sometimes with the one stories that are really open, you have to be consistent, you know?
Right, because it's such an open. So here, that's a really interesting point.
You can do.
That's such an interesting point because there's so many different little spaces. When you do buy those huge single-story homes that are just, I mean, it doesn't necessarily be huge, but it's a super open floor plan. You really are kind of.
It has to be cohesive.
It has to be
Otherwise,
cohesive.
it doesn't make sense.
But here you can really break it up a little bit and add some different types of character to it. I love that idea.
You could kind of go all out. You know, each room could be something different.
And they're kind of starting to get back to that a little bit.
Yeah.
Since COVID, I think as far as people wanted to have like a space for the kids to do homework or for you to be able to get your work done instead of being in just this big open space, it's nice to have a little bit of privacy, maybe some office space, or like a den or a study, or that, you know, someone could be downstairs on the main floor and you could be up here. So here we are in the primary. There are 2 additional bedrooms, both good size. And then I'm really, really excited to go look at that rooftop deck.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so we'll peek our head in here. I mean, this is super cute. I mean, I love always the way that they do the models. How cute is this book? Is that like a stone Petra? I like the name Petra actually. I mean, I love the way Toll Brothers always does their models.
Yeah.
And what I love here too is even in a secondary bedroom, you have all these beautiful windows to the exterior.
Closet.
Really keeps it light and bright. This is really cute too. I like this.
Yeah, well, it's again a lot of personality.
Right, a lot of
I mean,
personality.
you really can because it's very faceted, which is nice.
It's definitely a change.
Yeah.
So we'll go. Oh, so here is your. Take a look at this.
Oh,
How clever is that?
This is so
and I
convenient.
love that they did a sink, right? I mean, how great is that?
So convenient. And you know, when you get in here and you see how you're living, you can do your storage up there, racks for the clothing.
Yeah, this is great, and I love so convenient. So you're not. So if you're in your primary bedroom, or if you've got a child, or maybe even a baby, you grab stuff, and we all know having babies because we both had babies a long time ago. You could just throw things right in the wash, and then we'll go over here. Here is a full bathroom with a sink, and then you have this bedroom as well, which is always also really nice size, comfortable size.
Yeah.
This is only a little over 2,000 square feet, so it's not huge, right?
I thought it was much bigger.
Right, but it feels much bigger, and I
Yeah.
think because I think the ceilings are really high, and there's so many places to be, especially even that outstairs, the balcony off the
Yeah.
main living area. Let's go take a look at that awesome
Sounds
deck.
good.
Let's go.
Sounds-
So we are in the Divini floor plan.
Okay.
And the base price is starting $524, $995, and then depending, like I said, what's great about right now is they have homes in progress, and they have it kind of neatly done where you can have opportunity to personalize all your hard surfaces. So we were just talking about the design
Okay.
center. So the people I was with yesterday, we picked out absolutely everything. But depending on when you would need to move in, they have several different options as far as how much they're going to be upgraded. It looks anywhere from like 600 to maybe about 750 or so,
Okay.
depending on how much you've upgraded the property from
Sure.
essentially the base model. So I'm excited. This was amazing, right?
Yeah, just the privacy up here is bar none. I mean, it's rooftop, but you are feeling secluded. The pergola is perfect. It gives just the right amount of shade. I don't know if people know this, and yes, it's very hot here in the summer, but come October,
Oh, this is going to be amazing, right?
oh my gosh, October, November, December even, you can sit outside and have a dinner in Vegas.
Yeah, this would be amazing to sit up
This
here, right?
is just stunning. And not only that, but the stars that you're gonna see, and I mean, it's just gonna be, it's beautiful. It really is. And you can't even see the tops of the other buildings. Like, you are truly,
Yeah, it feels really very
Yeah,
private, even
yeah.
though we are in this townhome. We are going to go take a look at the next one. I'm excited to see.
Oh,
It's a little
okay.
bit bigger, so
All right.
we'll go take a look.
Sounds good.
Okay, so now we are in the Lustro model.
Okay.
And just offhand, when Micah was doing a little bit of a self-tour, I'm sorry, but you were talking about pizza. So we talked about Pizza Rock, which is downtown, which is amazing.
So
but,
good. Just
But you know what
there
I was just
last night.
thinking, actually? Have you been to Prince Street Pizza over at Durango
I
Casino?
haven't. Oh, I did get a slice. I did get a slice there, and it was very good.
So we've been doing a lot of reference to New York, right?
Yes.
So I've been to Prince Street Pizza in New York. It's not healthy. It is not good for you. But the spicy pepperoni pizza. Oh my God, I have a picture of myself from literally 5 years ago eating like a slice of that really spicy pepperoni.
Yes.
I have to admit, the Durango Casino though, it is like spot on.
Okay.
Like literally spot on. You are definitely getting, I don't know what they're doing because
I was thrilled
But it
with
was
what I got. It was the perfect slice. We were there having a couple of cocktails, and we played a little bit, and we just wanted a little something, and it hit the spot.
Yeah, so you haven't been to Durango Casino yet. It's not too far from here, right?
No,
I mean,
not at all. This is because
215 in Durango, obviously.
everything here in Inspirada, you're right near the freeway, so it's convenient to everything.
Right, so really good. Anyway, it's literally like about almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so you start talking about pizza.
I know.
I got pizza on the brain. But anyway, this is just over 2,100 square feet.
Okay.
We were talking a little bit off camera as well. I mean, this feels like almost like a house,
Yes,
right?
definitely
I mean, just the way
getting-
this is set up.
Cozier vibes, right? The other one was a townhome. There was a very air of sophistication. Here I feel like this is a house, this is a home, but there's entertaining. There's a whole wet bar over there and downstairs.
Here, let's go. There's someone coming, so we're going to sneak out to the outside. And I love the way this is done because you get the two. I love this. When you have that two
Yeah.
door exterior, so you get to go like that. Of course, here you hear some traffic, but I just love these outside decks.
You can do a lot here. This is a big space. I mean, they have a dining table for 6 here, and then more chairs. You could kind of do anything here.
You could get Prince Street Pizza, and
Yes,
just
you
serve it.
could
I don't
get
really
it
cook
delivered.
anything,
Just go over.
so that would kind of be like my go-to. And so this, just to give a little bit more information, this again just over 21. I think it's 2154 square feet.
Okay.
4-bedroom. I did want to mention all of these homes come with a 2-car enclosed garage, so really nice private garages. And this one is a little more expensive. This one starts about $570,000 is your base price.
Okay.
And similarly here you have different options, to upgrade and where they are in construction. I did notice that they had homes that would be ready as soon as next month, which we're at the end of July right now.
Okay, that's perfect. Everyone's moving, getting the kids settled in schools, which there's really great schools here in Inspirada. There's the charter school that has the whole STEAM program. One thing that's really nice is if you have these doors completely open, your living room is totally extended.
Right, that's a really good point,
mean,
right? If you open these up.
This is it.
So I love the kitchen.
Yes.
This is beautiful.
There's a lot to love
And
here.
this, we're talking about this is, you have something similar to this that I think is quartz.
I do. And one of the reasons I got it was because it does not stain. I have a friend whose son used a Sharpie, magic eraser took it off.
Wow, magic eraser. I love magic eraser.
Red wine, coffee, the rings come right off with a wipe. It was one of the best decisions I made.
And this is just beautifully done. I love this huge, it's sort of like a farmhouse sink, but it has the stainless steel
Apron.
vibe to it. Oh, apron.
Apron sink.
Thank you. I'm so glad I have you here. And these are beautiful. But the two of us, of course, I jacked my shoulder. I told you that, right? Would not be able to reach up there. So
No, but I keep a little ladder right here
Oh, you do?
in my
Okay,
kitchen.
okay.
I have to everywhere in my house. But those are great. I love when they go up to the ceiling, which is what I did as well. And I did the rest of it all with the tile. Because the stuff you're not using all the time can go up there.
right. And remember back in the
Covered.
day, this is maybe dating ourselves a little bit, but if you go into some of the older houses, maybe even in Sun City, right? They haven't been remodeled. They don't have those, right? So
No.
people used to put like
Fake
stuff up
plants.
there,
Fake
and it would get like
plants.
really dusty, and it was just sort of
Yeah.
like. I think this is great because it now becomes really usable space. So that was a good
It
point.
does, and it looks clean all the time because the cabinets are closed.
Right,
There's
and
nothing
you just
there.
sort of like there's nothing there unless
And
you
then
need
you
it.
have.
And then you said you had even more pantry envy
I do
here.
a lot of pantry. I mean, this is a true butler's pantry because you have a whole prep area. So you can be prepping back here. There's even electrical outlets. And
This is neat. I know.
You can
I
do whatever you
personally,
need to, and
I
then
have to
serve
say,
out there.
yeah, yes, I really like. Not that I drink that much wine, because
Yeah.
I don't want people to think I'm like.
No,
I'm
we
more of
know
a
that.
cookie holic than an alcoholic. However, this is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the way that's done because it's decorative and yet also
Yeah.
really makes it very usable. These are all things, of course, you could do at the design center. And here, again, before we go up to the upstairs, I do want to mention you do have, again, this 11-foot ceiling, so really, really gives the whole house some really nice volume. I'm excited to go upstairs and check out the rest of the house. Let's go do
Yeah.
it. So this is awesome, too, this beautiful
Yeah.
bedroom. We're talking lots of natural light. And it's funny because we're just talking about homes, and I love, I remember when these were actually being built, the Toll Brothers across the street. They're beautiful, single-story, two-story homes. But I think this townhome product has become a lot more popular with people. It's really easy living. The fact is that you can lock and leave depending kind of what your lifestyle is.
Exactly.
You still have access to the pool. You're in a master plan. There's shopping and dining just down the street from here. There's even a vet hospital.
Oh, that's good to know.
Good
Yes.
to know, right? Because I
For
still have my
babies.
dog. So you've got some really nice conveniences
Yeah.
here. And we were also talking because it is still July and it is quite hot, but this feels very comfortable, right?
Very comfortable, and I've noticed that in each one there's ceiling fans going, and really sometimes in Vegas, that's all you need. I know we might get used to this heat, but it's very comfortable, even being outside on the patio. It was lovely.
Felt really comfortable. And I
Yeah.
think that's something, a nod to new construction.
Yeah.
I think homes have become a lot more energy efficient in the last 5 years, whether or not you have solar panels. And I think the energy efficiency, your bills are going to be a lot less than it would be, say, in a home built, 15, 20 years ago.
It's very nice that each floor is the same temperature, and I'm in a 2-story, and it's older, but sometimes my upstairs I have 2 units, but the upstairs is a different temperature. It's not here at all. It's
this
all
feels very
consistent.
comfortable,
I
yeah.
think the way that they did the way they designed it with the fans going, it's one temperature everywhere, even with the sun coming
With all
in.
the sun coming in.
2
yeah,
o'clock
agree
on
with you.
a July afternoon, and we're not,
And we're in here talking about pizza, which I
Yeah.
couldn't do if I was too hot. So, and I love, this is a beautiful bathroom. I love all the showers. Just It's so funny. I always see all these amazing showers, but this is beautifully done too. A little masculine maybe for me, for my everyday taste, but it is still pretty. This is a beautiful. This feels like maybe like marble, maybe?
So one thing I also learned, right, is it's a smart idea. The bigger the slab or the bigger the tile,
right,
the less chance you have of a leak.
Oh, wow.
Because when it's all like small tile, it can get in through each one.
Okay,
So, yeah.
okay. And I like how that matches the countertop. That's really nicely done. And this is something, and again, people have probably seen this quite a bit now, but remember, we used to have those really big, enormous mirrors. I really like this, you know, because I think it really gives you an opportunity to personalize the bathroom a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because you really get to kind of dictate how that bathroom feels.
And the
just
lighting
by mirror.
too.
And
It's
the lighting.
better because I have it looks like the old
I
Hollywood lighting.
I know. Sometimes it's really hard to come look at these beautiful models because you're just sort of like, my house doesn't look like this.
I'm already moving into the pantry, so.
Well, I'm happy to sell you one. Let's go look at the secondary bedrooms, and then I'm excited to check out the rooftop.
Yeah,
the rooftop deck
I'm
over
looking
here.
forward to that too.
I feel very official in here.
I know. Feel very comfortable.
I know, this is very nice. So we are in one of the secondary bedrooms, but here they did it as an office.
Yeah.
Which I think, you know, depending what you need,
That's
this
a great
could be a
idea.
nice space.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought to do it up here. This is perfect, and I feel like I'd be more productive.
Yeah, I know. It's just the right amount of space in here to, you know, and it is light and bright. And then the other bedroom, Micah can peek his head in there. They did it as a gym, which would be awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, for us, this would be great because it would be like, oh, children not home anymore.
Exactly. No, but it's a great way to use it, and you still have your whole living space downstairs. So it just makes this house feel so much bigger, even. You know.
This is really nice, and I love the idea of having this as a gym. Because again, you know, if you don't necessarily need all the extra bedrooms, this is a nice feature. So let's go take a look at the rooftop deck. What do you think?
Okay, so this is amazing, and I have so many thoughts already. One thing is, and maybe it was the other one too, but the spigot. So this is great. You can have plants up here.
Oh, plants!
You can have your herb garden. Anything.
Wow! Right. Oh my gosh! Great idea.
Yeah, and I just had all my nieces and nephews over for the weekend. I was thinking when they were little, this would have been where they camped out. They would have totally had
that's so
a
cute.
sleepover overnight up here.
Right.
It would have been. And then the other thing, 'cause I'm always thinking like water, disaster, whatever. The floors are perfect. So what they did was there's a space in between the tiles, and then they even have like a little
lip over
so
there.
So any water, and it doesn't rain a ton here, but when it does,
it rains.
And so if you're thinking, what am I going to do on the roof? Am I going to have to bail things out? Nope, they already thought of
those
everything.
are really, really good.
Yeah, so you're not looking at any water damage, anything like that. So that I don't know, just.
No, those are all
mom,
great points.
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, I just love that it's so open. I mean, you're an end unit, of course, with the Lustro floor plan. So, I mean, this is really, I mean, this is incredible. And I love, there's some issues with the lighting in there right now, but the bar out here is great too.
Yeah. And
so you can have some drinks, right? You can grab some drinks and bring them out here, which would be really nice now.
I mean, you would just be up here for hours. You could, during day to night. And the breeze that's happening still is
not too bad. Not too bad for end of July.
No,
not too bad at all. This is beautiful. So this was awesome. I love these chairs. I feel like I'm on a talk show.
They're like very swivelly. No, and then seriously, you have the terrace doors open. The party extends out to there.
And I was saying before, I love just all the extra space. I just want to mention before we leave, if you are looking for something for an estate sale, I did want to say again, Natasha Pace, we'll put your link down here, Silver Lining Estate Sales, right? So
every sale is different, always fun.
Yep, and you do a wonderful job, so thank you, because you've done great things for my clients. Thank you so much for being a part of my video today. I love when I have some help and you know, someone to go through these houses with. I hope you enjoyed our tour today out here at Amiata by Toll Brothers here in beautiful Inspirada. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. My phone is ringing, and we'll see you next time.